next musical set, we're going to have a short performance from a first-time performer. Please welcome Libby Dimenstein.
Hello, everyone. Guys, shh! I'm not afraid to yell at you like everyone else. I've never done this before, and I'm really only doing this now because, one, it's on my Yale bucket list, which is pretty short, but I just added another thing besides this, which was having sex on the women's table, which I heard had happened, but I have this image in my head that if you have sex on the women's table and you're not using a condom or something, the semen will just kind of like burn because it's on the women's table. Anyway, I'm also doing this because I'm a little tipsy, so please forgive me.
Yeah, Liv.
I would also like to dedicate my set to two really special people. One of them is John Bentley, who's done an amazing job putting together this thing, and he was the one who truly taught me that there is nothing funnier than unknowingly going to prom with your cousin. That really just cannot be beat. And then the other person I'd like to dedicate this to is Jack O'Malley. I'm not sure if he's still here. Shout out to Jack. He did a great job earlier on tonight, really got the crowd going. So I'm going to say that I'm dedicating this to Jack because he's really the most callous person I know, and I really do admire that because not everyone can be that truly mean to some people, and I aspire to that. But I want to tell one story of Jack trying to be nice, and it wasn't trying to be nice for niceness sakes. He said, I'm going to try to be super nice to this person just to fuck with them. And that is the kind of special thing that Jack is able to do, that the rest of us are not able to do. So what happened was that Jack ended up being super nice to this one person. And then I think a little bit surprisingly to him, the person started to open up, which is just, I guess, like a weird thing you wouldn't know if that hadn't happened before. Sorry, Jack, I know. But the person then revealed something really disturbing, which is that, so she lives, we're in Morse, and she lives on the higher floor of the Morse Tower. And she revealed that instead of, she likes to eat fruit, I guess, like the rest of us. And instead of throwing out the fruit in the trash can like you would, like a banana peel or an apple core, like you'd imagine most people would do, she actually tosses it from the 12th or 13th floor of the Morse Tower, which is really, I don't really know what to say about that, except I hope it doesn't hit somebody, and I don't know what the reason is for that. So Jack learned an important lesson that day, and that was don't be overly nice. It doesn't help in the end. I am also not that nice a person. I think my friends would testify to that fact. Friends. But I do want to, thank you. I do want to, and you can tell me that I did a great job even if I didn't. I do want to talk about one time I was nice this summer. And you can tell it was a special occasion because I remember it. And that was when my mom and I were just going to do an errand, and we were driving behind this like charter truck or something, and sometimes there'll be a truck, and you know, like a lot of the times it will say, give a phone number and say like, how's my driving, tell me how I'm doing. And this truck like seemed to be doing an okay job. I hadn't seen anyone die. It seemed to be on the road, seemed to be driving straight, didn't seem to be drunk. And so I was like, wow, this must be a really underappreciated job because nobody would ever call just to say that the person was doing a good job, although this person really seems to be doing, he deserves to get paid. I think he's doing well. So I phoned the number because I felt like it was really important that this person know that, and I got the lady on the phone, a real person, which is just these days not really common, and she said, hi, what would you like to talk about? And I was like, I really think this truck driver is doing a great job. And she seemed a little surprised. And then I felt bad because I thought, oh no, now she's gonna think he's doing a bad job. But I was like, oh no, he's doing a really commendable job. Sorry, I'm just gonna go on one more because I already wrote this out in 2 minutes. Another group that I don't think is super nice is maybe SAE. I don't know, there might be some SAE members in here right now. But SAE has done like a bunch of kind of bad things lately. They're not technically on campus anymore. Whatever, we can forget that. But what I thought was really interesting is when that all came out about them saying only white girls only. The president of SAE, who might be a perfectly nice person, I don't know him at all, he wrote in the Yale Daily News that he was not just shocked, but shocked and flabbergasted that this thing had happened. And I don't know if I've like met someone before who's been shocked and flabbergasted about something, but I just thought that was kind of surprising because they had already been kicked off campus, so it actually wasn't that shocking or that flabbergasted. To be honest, I really wasn't shocked or flabbergasted. And that's my set.